regular forays against each other in friendly competition. Sometimes the friendly competition got out of hand, but that's beside the point. One of your competitors, one of your unit that was being trained at the same time as you, that always either beat you or drew with you, was Lestat Bakyu. He was the son of a farmer, a farming family, and the farming family. You remember meeting his mum and dad actually, and his mum made the most delicious stews. In fact, they employed her as the cook for your unit and the rest of the regiments around because she was an excellent cook. And so you remember her, and you remember Lestat, and you remember that he drew or beat you on several of these friendly bouts. He was always fair. He never tried trickery. He always beat you fairly or drew with you fairly. Remember that about him, and you remember a little bit about the Bakiyu family.
Okay. Where did he go after training?
He disappeared one day when there was a monster
Perfect. Show
incursion from
yourself,
the
traitor.
forest. There was a monster incursion from the forest, and he didn't
Well,
come back.
he's not dead, obviously. He didn't come back, therefore traitor.
Okay,
Desire is not exactly a very, you know, it's kind of his thought pattern. That's all he has.
fine. He can be that way.
Basically, 1 plus 1 equals 2 to him. So you didn't come back. You're still alive. That means you're a traitor.
He says,
He's a hot-headed orc. I mean, come on. he's, he's an orc.
I took more of them than you did that day. Eat your words.
You can't eat words, but you sure can slay beasts and eat their gizzards. Show yourself and we'll feast on yours, fool.
A
Of course,
flash of
Nishmiko, Willow, or Kazuma could say something.
I mean, they're just like looking at Nazaru. I mean, shaking their
Who?
heads, just being like, "This guy is really something." He's like, what? Uh,
I mean, he's an orc thaumaturge. He's an orc beast slayer. That's exactly what he does. That is who he is. That is his full identity.
so you see a plume of green smoke emerging from the uh, from the well,
Oh, now you're farting? You disgusting.
and you see a figure concealed in the smoke. Unable to make out his features properly. But it looks like a humanoid
Ugh,
figure.
you got ugly.
You can't even see him. Uh, hangs in the
Doesn't have
air.
to. It's his attitude is ugly.
Yeah, it is.
It's coming from an orc. How beautiful do orcs look? I mean, you calling that looking pretty? You see his picture.
He
You see
says,
Nazaru's picture.
Nazaru, when did you become so bloodthirsty?
Those who are not strong, they will all die.
And so will you one day. We will all one. He says, you can call me betrayer. You can call me whatever else, whatever other words come into your head. Does not matter. I am Lestat Baki. Once upon a time, I was your.
You betrayed that friendship.
No, Zaru. I think you
You
will
betrayed
find that that was
everyone.
you when you decided just now that I. Come then,
Did you return to your duty?
let's have
No.
our little bout, just as we once did, you and I. Relive those glory days.
He'll move up.
I don't mean to
But
interrupt your little forlorn romance here, boys, but I, you just finished saying that you don't have time for anything like venturing off fighting things, and then for no good reason as far as I can tell, you suddenly want to stay and have a friendly bout with some old unit mate of yours or something. Something tells me
I'm
if
not gonna have a friendly bout. Got him. What kind of nature would fought green stench into the air and pollute the good forest? A beast needs to be put down like a rabid dog.
good forest. You seem to have just caught an illusion or something. Have you even been with us for the last 4 days? Good forest, seriously.
Yeah, some good meat back there. Trees don't seem bad.
What are the rules of this little bout you gonna have? Am I allowed to help you, or am I just gonna walk away?
Oh yeah, no, we can all kill him. I don't care. We can all
He's
kill
your
him.
friend. What the hell, man?
No, he's not. He's a betrayer. He never came back to serve his duty. Therefore, he's a traitor. Have you ever seen him on duty? Have you ever seen him take up patrols? Have you ever seen him defend our town?
He says, well, fewer times than I've seen you, which is not that many.
But you have seen me, and you've seen me exit town on duty.
And I've seen you go charging into some sort of forlorn battle for no goddamn reason. I don't know what to think. Muzu, what do you make of this?
What do you want to do with him? You want to go give him a hug? Just there, like, I have no idea. He's going to roll this to kind of look at character and see if he is following the tenets of Horus or Osiris, or if he is foe to them.
This Lestat? Lestat?
Yeah.
He's concealed a little bit in smoke. That's okay though. Um,
I mean, I think that's what he would try to do is basically seek some way to identify what the right choice here would be.
so you see effectively a man, um, surrounded by greenish smoke. Hard to make out exactly. He is wearing robes. Um, they look worn and not really like fighter or warrior garb. This is just like tattered robes. Um,
He's going to step up and touch Nishimiku and be like, "What do you think we should do, friend?"
I think that fighting seems unnecessary right now. Is it that? Is it him who has taken these young? Do we even know that? What what
I
would he
mean,
be doing with them?
not necessarily. Probably should find that out. Suzumu will point around at all that gossamer thread that we've seen around.
Yeah, there's certainly a lot of it here.
Looks like he may have.
Well, we could return the young. We could cut them down and return them. Are they alive? He pokes one. He's gonna make a check as well. Pokes one.
Is it alive?
Gonna make a medicine check.
Yep.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. Yeah, he knows. Crit.
Nishimiko freezes again. Turns back and he whispers into Kamuzu's ear. Like, that's about to be a vampire spawn.
Oh, that's disgusting.
And with that, I think we either roll initiative or we call it an early night. What do we think? It is 10 past, nearly quarter past.
Up to you as well. Mm-hmm. How long do you think this combat will take?
With Nazara
Because I believe you said
around,
you couldn't do next week, right?
we have one more
Zara's right
week.
up in front.
We have one more week. I have next
Okay.
Friday is my last session that I'm doing.
So you can do next week.
Do next week, but it should be the last
Okay.
session. This would be a
So
good like reveal of some of the things in the forest and a good way to finish like this section of the campaign out because
yeah,
after this we get home. So I,
right.
you know, either way, like final session could be this fight and the end, or it could be this fight today and we do the end next week. Um, it sort of depends if you want action or whatever. Like we've succeeded effectively. This is our
Yeah.
as far as I'm concerned, this is our last
I'm good either
stumbling
way.
block.
That's why I was asking you because yeah. I
I,
don't know time wise how long you think he he's gonna take.
I feel like it would be better to start fresh um next week because
Okay.
it's gonna be a pretty decent battle, I would imagine. We're potentially
Yeah.
like metagaming a little bit. Our characters don't know this, but
Oh
potentially
yeah.
there could be multiple vampire spawns spawning. It's gonna be a complete random chance on the die if that happens or not.
Right.
And if it happens, it gets to be a ramping difficulty battle. At the moment, it's well within our
Yeah.
capabilities, but if things go badly and things start spawning, it's gonna get ugly very quickly. And again, our characters don't really know that.
Right.
I think it would be better to do it
No, but
fresh.
this is a DM
Yeah,
call.
yeah. I think it's a next week thing.
So yeah, no, I'm good
Um,
with that then.
it will be a final battle, and then we get home, and then we can do all of the narrative stuff. Uh, with having revealed, obviously, we've revealed that there's a vampire here, and that there might be more vampires coming, which is an ongoing threat in the full-on forest. We just didn't know that we would come upon them. I thought it would be fun to show that here. So, um, hopefully we've had a good session. Hopefully it's been fun. I've had a good time, but yeah, I think
Mhm.
we'll finish up as far as action goes here with this development. As Nishimiko whispers to Kamuzu, "That's just about a vampire spawn." That's a really great like point to be like tune in next time to see what happens, how this goes
That's yeah.
down. And we will have our final session next week,
Yeah.
folks. Um, is there any feedback you want to give? Anything system wise or anything
No,
else
that's
that?
great. We definitely had to build these characters as well as we did, or we would be failing miserably. This has been a good of the system as intended and how you have to kind of focus on almost power gaming a little bit or you don't succeed. Like we've been following the rules as written and it's been pretty brutal.
Yeah. But it's been good. It's been fun.
And this party tactically is much stronger than the other one.
Oh, reams. They're worlds apart. Yes, they have their weaknesses still, but see you later, Blue
So that
Dragon.
just
Thanks
shows
for
us
being
how
here.
much it
Really
matters.
appreciate it.
I think he's saying bye to us because we said we're wrapping up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We are wrapping up. We're taking the long route, the scenic route to wrapping up. Thank you, Silverwolf. I'm glad that you are having fun
So
and enjoying the story. That's what we're here for. Hopefully, these characters have been fun to get to know.
yep.
They certainly added some sass to our Eolas sessions between them, which has been fun. Um,
Well,
Let's
you get a dwarf and an orc in a party, right?
see who all is out and about. We do have the lollygaggers. So
Lolly.
here the love. Swords of the Serpentine, the tides that bind. Sounds awesome.
Thank you all for being here. Join us next week for the last session of Eolas for this year, and this Saturday for the last Cyberpunk session of the year. Matt is going to be ducking out of tabletop games for a couple weeks or for about a month to recoup. And we'll be doing some other stuff, and then we will pick back up and continue.
Yep. Tune in on Saturday night
Because
for
you said Cyberpunk, you needed to.
yeah, next. So this Cyberpunk week it'll be my last, but feel free to do one with the other guys if they want to. But
Okay.
it'll be my last
Okay.
this week, and the Eolas will be my last session for the year next week. But I'll be doing other things. Keep tuned for other things, music streams, gaming streams, whatever else happens. Yes, put us on the ending screen. Look after yourselves, everyone. Be kind to yourselves and one another. Me, Matt Nahat. Episode.